You know,
Yeah, people sound drunk when they're
I know that 30K is your
half
team,
speed
but
talking.
you know,
You're not wrong.
just looking at this, like no, like
And
teams
don't
not
diva tank
associated, map
again.
not associated, like well, map associated, but like previous maps not associated.
Mhm.
Just look at this. Who do you actually kind of lean into?
He just said game
Now
5. I think
considering,
I
you know, Haswell,
it
you know,
was he
all
was
that
like
kind of
mid
stuff.
I mean,
sentence. He's
I
probably
do.
saying like, can they
I
get to
actually
game
really do
5
think
or
30K's
something?
draft's
We'll just
better. I mean, they have Gazlo, they
skipped
have
mid sentence.
Medivh,
This is game 4.
like
You can
they
see
have
the
Uber.
score
I
on the
think those are
side.
like 3 of like S tier kind of meta heroes.
I
The one
agree.
thing they do lack, I would say, is a bit of wave clear. But I mean, I think
Yeah,
they'll.
the Masquerade
I
throw
wonder if they
was
kind of
really
like
good
winning the
too.
4-man rotate because it looks like Zul is going to be in the bottom. Masquerade kiting out here.
Oh, you're talking
Um,
about the second throw.
Really
Well,
good
I
job
mean,
coming out
the
from
thing
Cal.
is,
Like
if
Moon's
Masquerade
players have
doesn't
really
throw him
progressed from what we
there,
saw before. Hyde doing a good job zoning the rotates.
they don't get the
Both
Cassia
teams
kill
don't have
either.
necessarily. Oh,
He
Cattle
just threw
here
him
maybe in a bit
back.
of a scary situation. Doesn't have a
That's
team.
like very
Masquerade zoning
nitpicky.
out. BBJ
It's like you
getting the
can't not
three-way
expect
group
someone
as
to
well. And
throw
Imperius is going to be low, going to
perfectly
be forced to
in a
kind of kite
perfect
out.
angle that's like
Gazlo and
into
Zul will
your
be going in the
team,
bot
but
lane,
then
and that's just the
also
hero that
not
takes it for me.
into
I
the
just think
Ana
Gazlo is so
max
strong.
range, you
What do
know,
you think?
Cassia
Which team do you
spear.
think
Like,
has the superior
that's
draft?
just nitpicking. I think the
It's
throw
the
is
post
fine.
10 for me,
Sure,
like
if he was a perfect
considering
gamer,
here, and it's
he
the
could have
gray
thrown
main.
him
I think the
somewhere
gray
else
main
that would
dive
have
is a
killed him
big thing
and been out
into
of
that
range
level
of an Ana
10.
Q, but
And
that's
if
like
they go for that
almost
go for the
impossible
throw, and with the 20 talent tier upgrade for the reset
when
on it
you're
as
in the
well,
heat of the
this
moment.
could be massive. And I think that's kind of the biggest outlier right now is the specific talents that we're going to be seeing for these heroes. And I agree, Gazlo very, very strong in their own right, and if they're able to set up their turrets, they're going to be a nuisance during this objective phase. Also, out of curiosity, I wonder if they go into hired goons to counteract the
Good
Sylvanas with her
spears.
Mercenary Queen, because Hired Goons, I believe, is 50% to Sylvanas' 60% buff onto minions, mercenaries, and monsters. Or not monsters. Not, oh my god, just to the sorry, I started talking like it was a different ability. I was talking about it like it was Rainer's Exterminator.
Yes,
But either way,
yep.
It was only in
just
range
the
because
buff
he
onto
eat onto the
the
Leaming
turret
anyway.
camps, as
Yeah,
well
that
as
makes
the
sense.
actual siege camp into lane from
Yeah,
both
so the
sides. I'm
throw was
just
good.
curious to see
The
if
throw
they
was
go into
good.
that Hired Goons.
I
Or
mean,
if not.
It was just
did
a
go
good
Merc
play by
Queen, which,
Filter.
I mean, they're going to have some scary turrets on the point, Gazlo's as well as the empowered one. I mean, I just feel like 30K is going to win the point fights, and it looks
Thoughts on
like they're going to have
Bahamut?
a fight here around the support camp.
He's
Zul does have the
a
rotating advantage.
play-by-play
Gazlo
caster,
coming up
hype
now. It's going to
caster.
be a
I think he's
5v5.
good
Looks
at
like
hype casting.
Masquerade getting on point here. Does have the mech. Could look for it. Masquerade. Big damage. Cattle actually just forced his zone out. And 30K says, you know what? Thank you for killing that healing camp for us. We really appreciate it. We'll take that. Thank you very much.
Trade bomb for healing
And I
camp.
misspoke there. Sorry,
Not much you can do
I
there.
was just looking at it. I had it completely backwards. But anyways, that was actually a really good mecha explosion to zone them away. I saw the Celestial charge, and I actually thought Kata will get away with it, but it's not going to be the case, and it also will
He's
be the case of having a
enthusiastic, I'll give him
pause.
that.
So,
Well, it's important though.
looks like one of them
It's
might be
boring
doing
as
a
shit
bit
when
of
one the
order
casters
finally,
are not
because, one of them was saying
enthusiastic.
that they were hungry in between, so maybe they
It's definitely important.
Ordered a pizza real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how quickly it is. Yeah. Because like Cattle's in that greater LA area, so you get deliveries and stuff in like 30 seconds, right? I live in the mountains, so I don't know. Like I order things off of Amazon, and it's like 4-day delivery still.
Yeah. Wait, it's 4 days. Honestly, I live that 1 day delivery life. It's kind of crazy to me. Like, yeah, I had this thought the other day. Like Amazon really changed the world in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's running. Okay.
Packages used to take like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, we're in a pause anyways.
Right?
I remember I'd order a band T-shirt and be like, "Cool, I'll see it next month."
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like Amazon Prime. They like said overnight shipping, and it kind of like forced everyone to accommodate that or get to that. And it's like it's kind of crazy. You can just order something and it'll be there the next day. Like I bought my Halloween costume yesterday, and it just showed up.
They're talking about Amazon Prime.
I ordered
True.
mine.
It is pretty lit.
I actually thought of the costume idea literally Monday night when I was talking with some friends.
Thank you. I really appreciate
and then I ordered it like yesterday morning, and it will
Masquerade
be here on
forgot to
Friday. So
keybind the map item. Actually, Ultralisk doesn't have keybind for map item too previously.
Point A opened up and available level
Like
7.
Like at that icebreaker tournament.
Fairly soon, and I wouldn't be surprised to see
Seems
them
like a
actually
common thing.
look
All the
to
EU
just
players just
play for
unbind
that.
their
And
map
actually, Cattle already on the point, but
item hockey. It's
also
kind
to note, we
of
are gonna be
random,
having
but
both of the siege camps grabbed on left and right for some pressure into that top lane. I'm mostly obsessed with this point though, because this is where the fight and the fun really starts to break out.
Yeah, it looks like both teams kind of posturing around the objective.
okay, Roku. I'll let him know, man. I'll let him know. Yeah, I guess they all unbinded for Medallion. But then you'd imagine they would have rebinded it. I mean, what do they do every time they play Vizcaya?
Looking to maybe zone out the Zul a bit here, but I mean, someone from 30K. Okay, it looks like
What's up, Fish? Mangina, thank you for the prime.
4v5 here once Greymane does come down. Masquerade falling low. Gazlo as well is going to get speared, but good protect coming out from Haswabs and
Yeah,
Cattle.
good spears. Better protects.
Backwards on the, little thing of death. Doesn't
Good
like
peeling.
that. Healing camp gonna come down. Masquerade gonna get another heal. His mech's still alive somehow.
Oh, that healing camp getting value.
But during all of this, 30k is going to be getting percentages, and it looks like Sidestep Kings is just going to back off a bit. Cheers for the Nami shout-out, yo.
Kyocha coming in here, finds the route onto Masquerade. They're just trying to burn through that mech, but the biotic emitter in the last engagement was just giving enough health over to them. Hazuabs will be hit by that vision from the Sonic Arrow.
Yeah, Pramoves getting hella value.
And the kill into Gazlo.
Hey fan, loving the SSK match analysis and B2 GM as usual. I think Godfilth has been performing at such a high level with the opportunity he has with SSK. Also, could I see an over-explained Greyman from you?
Over-explained Greyman. I'm in like bronze, so that game will end in like 3 minutes probably, but sure, we can do that later. I mean, the TLDR is like literally do camps, and so it's gonna end in like 3 minutes. Don't know how much explanation you'll get, but I'm down.
Okay, he's gonna die.
Oh, good chase down.
That's like a really
What happened there? I wasn't paying attention. How did that happen?
They're going to invade onto this camp.
Why is he there?
Steal away the fortification camp from the opposing side. Just a threat of the portal, but actually D.Va comes through. They're looking to
Oh,
grab
D.Va yoinked the freaking. He yoinked that shit.
Fortification camp.
But Sammy, during all of this, really low in the backline, actually.
That's so weird. What happened here?
But actually, D.Va comes through. They're looking to grab this away, and
Oh, he
Masquerade
eat forward.
comes through and grabs the fortification camp.
Awkward. Okay.
Trying to run away. They're up a full level. Zul's clearing top side. They're probably going to get this objective. They may actually take this to a game 5. Cattle said he's hungry, so who knows? Maybe he'll throw so he can eat some food. But this might be the reverse sweep coming for Sidestep Kings.
Have we ever considered that he was hungry for more games in the end, and it wasn't actually for food? His Masquerade gets out of the mech just in time. Mech explosion.
Mech force, that's good.
Recall that down. They're gonna boost back in. Also to note, we do have BBJ going into the Emerald at level 4. That's why you're seeing those extra little potions on the ground, and it is one of the most broken healing talents that I think is in the game. You get so much healing from those little pots, especially the amount of them that do come out as well.
Oh, this is close. Oh my god, Kyocha with the 5-man W. That's value, because that's like a attack speed slow on all of them too. Not just damage.
Low here, they're gonna bop around. Same with Masquerade. So many low health bars, but
damn, it's close.
Going down just yet as the 10 talent here is on the horizon for the members of Sidestep Kings, and I think they respect that. They back off, and no, unfortunately, there's no
Azul is getting the better soak off though, slightly. So we get 10s here. That's very clean. Good macro.
And they both were basically
actually, I guess the 2 kills kind of the soak might be the same. Maybe it's just the 2 kills pushing him ahead.
Especially because they are empowered by the
Oh, 38 stacks.
So important for them.
Oh,
is going to complete his arcane rift.
press complete, time to feed.
Big DPS spike for the Medivh. Level 10 about to be achieved for 30k as well. Curse Bullet as well as Poison Nova, as you were saying. I mean, Poison Nova pretty big as well. A lot of AoE damage.
I'm also very glad Ultralisk is a bullet player. If he's a go for the throw only player, I might have had to fire him. Really cannot be hiring go for the throw only Greyman players.
As this game goes on, and it looks like they're trying to get the well, and they are going to be able to secure it. So the reason you always see the Protector go top, guys, is if you get this well, it makes the next Protector and objective much easier to take. So good job coming out by Sidestep Kings. A really good rotation from them.
So that's very good. Good talent choices.
Sustain is a big factor in Heroes of the Storm, and not enough people talk about it. So getting rid of that well, as you were saying, gets rid of the protection they have.
Got the top well, that's value. Standard.
They got to rotate all the way to the mid lane or all the way back to their keep to get any sort of big buff and healing. Same can be said about Dragonshire. That's when we often see things like Genji's, sniping that top lane well from the far side of the lane.
Getting a bottom tower here, value.
It's just so much more detrimental to said solo laner. They're gonna get a root onto
Ooh, that was a good sleep. They woke him up too early. That's an accidental wake up by Liam, I think.
Thrown in the wake of their disengage, and they're not going to be.
Did you wake him up?
Onto Kyocha. There's a stay well and listen. Ultralisk.
What woke up Ultralisk?
So that way the 1v1 in that top lane is just so much more.
Who woke him up? His tower minion?
Solo laner. They're gonna get a root onto Kyocha.
Tower woke him up. Never mind. It wasn't an accidental. Tower woke him up. Sometimes lucky. Sometimes lucky. Sometimes just need a little luck.
Not going to be able to find anything on the side of 30k. This is still going to be about a level lead in favor for Sidestep Kings as they're itching and hungry for a game number 5.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the turret may have actually woken them up before they were able to get the gravel bomb follow-up off of sleep. I mean, that's one thing to note. You have sleep. You
intentional A+ positioning. That's possible too. Yeah, maybe totally intentional.
I think that Sidestep Kings needs to be a bit careful of.
Can you drop players and get free agents?
What the
Or
heck
make
was that? Where'd
trades?
that spear go?
Sidewall.
Spear.
Sidewall. It was the way that they celestial charge. They had the sidewall in there as well. The terrain. I think that's what caused it. It's like
Lame.
you know when you get pulled in by a Valkyrie and it kind of like runs you along the wall, but you don't.
Can you
get
drop
pulled in. I
players
think
and get
it's
free
very much
agents?
like that. At least that was the interaction. I was also just.
I don't think so. I think you can trade, but I don't know if you can get free
agents.
agents.
And cooldown
I was just
reduction,
memeing anyways.
for hitting a hero
Welcome
by 1
back though,
second, which
Seps.
is-
Thanks
that's
for
the
the
big thing
9.
too, is that cooldown reduction. As Cattle's being chased right now, they're gonna take a lot of damage.
Monka ripped.
Bomb from the mech will be keeping them in this engagement.
It's just
Grab 'em on
Medivh, right?
mostly
4v5
zones. They
Medivh.
still have 13 talent.
What happened there?
Which is, at least that was the interaction. I was also I was highlighting the arcane rift really quickly for chat. So permanently increase the damage dealt by 75 and cooldown reduction for hitting a hero by 1
Speared
second, which
in
is
without
that's the big thing, too, is
his
that cooldown
E,
reduction. As
so
Cattle's
without
being
the
chased right now,
armor,
they're gonna
he's
take
a
lot
lot
of damage.
squishier.
Bop from the mech will be keeping
Also
them in this
4v5.
engagement. Grab a bomb, mostly zones. They still have 13
A
talents
little
here.
bit
They're looking to
over
pressure
ambitious
into this
spear, actually.
fortification camp, excuse me, into the support camp, but they're just not able to get in here quick enough for this.
But I mean, if he got like a 3-man spear on a portal there, it would have been
They're
huge.
not
So
fighting this. They're just
I
they're
understand it.
annoying. They're just being a nuisance.
Hyde is
that was
still
a
in
13
there. He's
advantage,
just
though, and they were
he's
able
just
to
in there.
secure a heal camp as well as a kill for 30k. Well, they're down level 13, so I mean that's goes pretty good for them. Definitely feel like Sidestep Kings is out macroing 30k, but that's kind of the nature of having Greymane, Zool. Like they have a lot more wave clear, a lot more push, and this game is going to be pretty much
good
guaranteed
macro.
to go
Got
late,
another
right? Like,
tower.
we're probably going to get a level 20 team fight, and I think
Ultralisk is doing the Lutano thing. True.
30k shine. Like once they get a ley line or a sleep into a grav bomb, it is going to be a big scary. And it looks like the 3 heroes in the mid lane for 30k are just going to kind of be posturing, and Liam in the bot side going to be looking to push out the lane.
Hyde's playing out of his mind. Yeah, he played very good. Very well.
Baseline for the Medivh already done,
Doesn't look
and
like
the
he
level
even
1
has
for
200
Hanzo
ping.
done as well.
It's
That's
very
the only
impressive.
quest in towns we have currently. If you're listening or you haven't had a chance to look at those.
Oh
in
my
the
god, it's a
bottom of
poop
the screen.
master.
BBJ and Sammy to grab
It's
the
a poop
camp on the
master.
left. We have Hyde and Ultralisk doing that on the right-hand side. So, control point B opening up here. 14's up, and this is 16 nearing closer for the side of Sidestep Kings. As it was 14 for a second, and this is what I was wondering. Does Kyocha do what Kyocha does best, which is just AFK split push a lane, find the talent tier advantage, and then maybe they'll go for the objective? We'll have to see here.
Yeah, it looks like it. Ultralisk rotating down to the bot lane as well. I like this rotation. I like this call. Just recognizing getting the fort, getting level 16 should be the priority. Kyocha though falling super low, and it looks like Sylvanas as well as Medivh are going to be rotating in. Ultralisk needs to be a bit careful here. Hasu may look for a lane line. Okay, he is just going to walk out. But on the top
Kind of
side,
surprised
Masquerade
they're
on the
getting
Devo
away
is
with split
free
pushing
healing
against
pods.
Medivh. It's
Does
really
have
pretty
the
hard to
Devo
like
is gonna be able to kite
split
out
push against
and,
Medivh.
walk away
Just the
with
portal
his
like
team.
counter engage is so strong.
Yo,
We also do have ancient blessings from that Decker Kane,
Take
so
it,
keep
though.
that in mind when we get into these team fights, because you
Thank
see
you for the
that
2
get
month
popped in, and it's just
resub. I really
everybody
appreciate
dives
it.
in for the
Thank
autos.
you, thank you.
Hazuab's floating around, following Kyocha, setting up a portal for Sammy, and I think Sammy sees this. I think they might have seen Gazlo real quick right there, and they were like, all right, nope, I'm going to take a very, very
Good
safe
force on the
rotation,
mech
and
there.
they're going to be able to hit 16 talent here with this Gazlo. Rotating to top lane, objective phase, back over to the side of Sidestep Kings, but 25% and rising. They got a ways to go on that one, as Hyde just gets a little bit of damage applied to them, amps it up a little bit, and continues to
Volskaya is
focus on
actually such
Masquerade.
a slow
And it looks like Kyocha in the
map,
bot lane
dude.
was pushing out another lane aggro, gonna look to stall the rotate of the Gazlo.
Everyone's soaking out of their minds.
I like him, stalling out the Gazlo rotate. On the top side, though, it looks like both teams just kind of posturing. Level 16 has now been achieved, so it is going to be a 4v4 on the top side. Kyocha does have rotate advantage, so they could look for a 5v4 as, Masquerade most likely going to be forced. He got demeched here. This is a bit scary for 30k. They may just have to give it up as they don't have anyone to stand on point, and they know that Zool is going to be rotating in. It looks like Hasu may fall down on... Okay, no, they are just going to give the objective. I like that decision. I like that decision from them. The Volskaya Protector really doesn't do that much, which is why you'll see the teams just give it up. I mean, they're guaranteeing the scale, gonna look to hit level 20. They're gonna lose mid fort as well as probably bot fort, but outside of that, probably not gonna lose anything else, as the Protector is gonna go onto mid.
Curse Bolt went out onto Masquerade, didn't connect. They find the root from Zool as well. Hazuab's over here, gonna have some support in for their Diva player. Kyocha getting low, sustained damage from Diva's a little bit much. Portal forward, but they don't take it, and Kyocha's out of there. Meanwhile, with all the chase happening, they're able to do exactly what you're saying. They're gonna take a mid lane fort, they take a bottom lane fort. Oh, it's got just... There we go. Bop. It's gonna go down right there.
Bopped it.
And,
Bopped
this will just
it.
be protected. Probably backed off.
Protector
don't
getting
think, I
bopped.
mean, realistically, maybe you just take a very long safe rotation to top lane, but you still have only 30-some seconds, so you won't get much siege value out
Oh,
of
it's
this.
a lot of
This
damage.
is
Could look for a
Imperius and
kill
Hanzo
maybe.
inside of this, and I think what they're trying to do is whittle them down, get them low, and when the Protector
BBJ.
drops, they're going to try and make the fight happen. Can it actually take place that way?
Oh, BBJ in a bit of a scary situation. Is he gonna be able to get to the portal? The ley line.
Wow.
The ley
Monka ley line. That was a good ley line.
Gazlo not in a position though. Was forced to back as the Vesper team was low. But yeah, they got the mid fort. They got the bot fort. They're about to level up. But both teams are most likely going to be able to hit level 20. Hasu with the huge
Max
ley
like a
line saving
big Gazlo.
BBJ's
It
life
pretty
and
much
stopping
is.
that from going worse.
Yo, you done with the host?
wanna
Appreciate
know,
that.
I really wish we could be in comms at that
You guys should
moment,
all
'cause
go
I
check out
wanna
his stream
know what
sometime.
BBJ or
Twitch.tv/Michael
Hasu are
Udall.
saying in those
That's
moments.
the stream we're
I'm
watching
dead,
right now.
I got you. Like, I don't know. It's just it'd be
The
interesting.
VODs for the
But
full games
17 to
are
18 NR
on his
levels,
channel
we
there
are
as
going to
well.
be seeing Control Point C announced roughly.
Asty
I
Nax,
think
thanks for
somewhere
the
in
15 man. Welcome
15-minute
back.
mark of the game, if my math is kind of adding up right there, maybe 15 and a half. Regardless, they're going to go for this support camp, and there's a portal forward. Are they going to be able to get there in time? Doesn't. Oh wow!
Oh
the
my
ley line
Monka
seal.
ley
They
line.
didn't pick up the item.
Oh.
They didn't pick up the item.
Oh, no one has
picked up
that item.
still.
No one has
There's
that.
your
Oh,
point.
they picked it
should
up.
Pick him up and put him down immediately.
Double
100%
healing
protection,
camp
a miss
immediately.
Sammy.
Yeah, I don't think he had to put down the second one. It's kind of like a panic item. They don't stack.
As well as the Sylvanas Hyde walking out.
Yeah, these ley lines. Hasu MVP ley lining out of his mind. Oh, that's a good poison nova.
Masquerade really wants this kill. He's looking
Oh
for it.
my
He's maybe
god,
getting it, but
Kyocha
he's trying
lives?
to get it, and he is gonna lose his
Oh,
mech
the
there.
Lucio
Masquerade
heals?
trying to kite out, got
Kyocha
the
lives
couple of
those.
turrets
That's
down
insane.
here. Hyde
That's so
walking in,
close.
Cattle potentially looking for just using the Gladiator's medallion, but he is gonna miss. Masquerade hiding, and both teams a lot of medallions.
Dang,
here.
everyone's
If you look
so
in
low.
the top right, all 5 medallions lose 4 sidestep kings within the last 50 seconds, and 4
5
go the way
medallions
of
in the
30K.
last fight.
So this level 20 team fight might, that might play a factor.
We
If
are
they get a big
medallion
ley line again,
gamers.
like that last one, they could set up, a huge
Medallion
grab
gamers.
bomb.
Confirmed.
And it's also, we're going to be looking at probably Medivh cheats. Also to note, for anyone that doesn't know, we have Temporal Flux for that Medivh at level 16. For anyone that doesn't know what that is, it's probably one of the best talents to take for Medivh, especially if you want to rapid fire these leyline seals out. Basic attacks reduce Medivh's heroic ability cooldown by 3%. Each enemy hero hit by an Arcane Rift reduces Medivh's heroic ability cooldown by 9%. I don't know the caster map
Since
off of the leyline
GM game
seal,
will
but
be
it's 9%
boring,
off of
switch to
80
Sylvanas
seconds
over-explained
right there. The leyline seal
instead
sets up too. They're looking
maybe.
for the gravel bomb, but they're gonna be
And
delayed a
then
little
this
bit here.
one
They
will
gotta
be
go
an
for it.
Asmo
BJ
Gok
low
or
by
sneak
Cattle,
up on the
has to pop the
bronzies.
angelic armament, turns around,
Alright, well,
Laughing
add-
face, also do you think SSK breaks out the Hyde Jun double support?
Doesn't find any follow-up damage.
It's always a chance. There's always a chance of that for sure.
No
By the way,
kills in
Sylvanas
tow.
is also gonna end in 3 minutes. I mean, like, there's no difference. If I play Greymane or Sylvanas and Bronze, like, it's gonna the game's gonna end in 3 minutes with either of those heroes. Asmo though, now you're talking. Just a heads up.
Oh, Masquerade though walking in here. Top fort most likely gonna fall, as it looks like Sidestep Kings does want to pressure that. I'd like to see, maybe potentially 30K go for their fort.
2019 should be pushing some advantage here.
In 5 seconds. They may just look for a wombo combo.
Get the
here.
fort, that's good.
Masquerade. Oh, the Imperius
Should be
the
just
spark attack
fighting.
is
Why
actually missed.
why is
Masquerade
blue
getting
team
cut out
here?
here,
If they're
on the
that
ground,
confident
splash
Medivh
off
will
attack
save
is
them,
gonna be
we
doing
should
a
just
lot of
go right
damage.
here, dude.
The objective has spawned. Curse bullet.
We're trying. Good try.
Leyline is gonna miss. House
Oh,
Lobs in a
they
bit of a
went.
scary situation here. Forced to use the protect. Grab bomb. Not gonna actually do anything. BBJ with
Ooh,
the
that
3
was a
minute
good sleep.
though. Are they gonna be able to get any kills here? Cattle falling low.
Medivh does protect them.
Another 4 seconds.
Surprise.
Masquerade losing his mech, and level 20 still not achieved for 30K. They don't care though. They're just trying to brawl. They're trying to have some fun here.
A lot was pulled from them as well. There's a Wailing Arrow that's down. Leyline Seal, Gravel Bomb, stay a while and listen.
Fan
While
didn't
they're
even make
holding on to
CCL.
Poison Nova,
Didn't get
Angelic
drafted, boys.
Armament, Curse Bullet,
People said.
Arrow, they
People
did
white
use
said.
their own
Hate to
sound
see it.
barrier. Wasn't 100% necessary, but
I'll tell you
definitely
what
kept
though, these
all those
Sylvanas
from
builds I'm
losing
seeing
to
in
a Tell,
CCL.
as they
If I was in
moved into
CCL,
bottom
I'd be
lane
showing all
for
these
the
noobs how to
next
play
objective
Sylvanas. I'm like,
phase here.
oof.
And for 20
Oof,
talents
these
here,
builds.
just
What
skimming
the?
through to look for anything that
These
stands
builds.
out. The big thing bullseye once again from our Hanzo. They utilized it fairly well in the last game, and now they can see that the camps are being grabbed on the opposing side, looking to push out the waves. looking just to manage things a little bit as Kyocha going to be able to do that. In top
I mean, to
lane,
be fair,
we have our
you can build
fortification on the
Sylvanas
right.
any way you
Bottom,
want, and it's like,
Drone
okay.
20%,
There's
but
really no
Hell
bad Sylvanas
on
build.
the side of Sidestep Kings.
But that ain't the
Back
1v5 build,
looking to
okay?
give
Wait,
positional
yeah,
advantage
ooh.
over to the opposing
If I was
side.
playing, I would be
A
playing the
win for
1v5 build
Portal
for
4,
sure.
But they don't make a play off of it.
Yeah, one thing I also want to know, mortal wounds on Zool. So 75% less healing. That could be really a good way to counter the level 4 Ruby.
Dragomir gifting us up to P-Rat. Okay, well, first of all, P-Rat sucks.
They recognize, hey,
second of all,
come respond to us, so they are just gonna be
that's it,
looking
actually. I
to
got
get
nothing
this
else.
whole mid-wall. I like this rotation. Cattle, known for his macro play. I'll be curious to see if he used one they called this Medivh
Oh,
Cheese.
Leyline?
Kyocha is going to be able to get hit here. Are they going to be able to get
Oh,
Hanzo
the
Arrow?
overlap. Medivh cheats
There's
timer.
going to be a bullseye. Just the sustained CC onto BBJ is so impressive as Hyde dives out. There's so much
Oh
damage.
my
The
god,
Intelligence
Medivh,
gonna be
by the way.
mitigated by the
Nice.
protect from the Medivh, but Greymane still gets the Gilnean cocktail through, and they find the kill.
Let's watch
into
that fight real
BBJ.
quick.
They're happy with a 60-second death
Medivh
timer.
almost clutched that again.
Arrow, whole mid-wall. I like this rotation. Cattle, known for his macro play. I'll be curious to see if
What happened here? Portal, Leyline,
Medivh
Medivh cheats.
Kyocha
Medivh cheats messed up Liam's timing because it adds an extra second there. It's
Are they gonna be able to get
understandable.
Hanzo Arrow?
Good arrow. Almost. I mean, it would have been a sick arrow if it was like a little bit more. Good protect. Ultralisk is just shredding nerds on the side, dude. Good splash attacks. What killed BBJ? Just too much poison? Oh, splash. One last splash auto. Well played by Ultralisk.
From the Medivh, but Greymane still gets the Gilnean cocktail through, and they find the kill into BBJ. They're happy with a 60-second death timer. They see D.Va on this bottom point. They know that they're going to be going for the Trigla Protector, and it's actually going to drop in their favor. Can you believe it?
Oh man,
That's pretty nuts.
with a really smart
If we got this protector, that's like at least one keep, maybe core. They have no healer. It's actually very likely core with no healer.
Is going to be able to juke. Cheeky D.Va plays coming out by Masquerade. I mean, a really heads up smart play from him. But Mortal Wounds, the Q talent that's negative 75% is actually part of what allowed them to kill BBJ. He threw like 2 or 3 potions.
Yeah, Mortal Wounds is OP.
Didn't do anything, right? 25% healing of a potion is like 100 or maybe 200 HP, and the Poison Nova was able to tick him to death.
Don't forget, you also have Echoes of Death, which is that level 13 talent, which is going to summon more scythes. So more scythes.
Ultralisk no wasting time, goes to a camp after the kill. Like I said, I do like that about him. He's very efficient. His gameplay is always very efficient. Sometimes it ends with the team fighting 4v5 while he's doing something else, but he is very efficient all the time.
Does get the sound barrier from Hyde. Stay well and listen, catches the toe of Greymane. Silence onto Kyocha. Sammy being chased by Hyde. They lose the D.Va on the left, and Sammy gets through the wall. Hyde, though, hungry for the kill. They drop the turret. They see where D.Va
what happened there?
Back in, but that reduction is Kyocha's.
Him to death.
Don't forget, you also have Echoes of Death, which is that level 13 talent, which is going to summon more scythes. So more scythes.
Aggressive
more
portal.
more
They
healing
went
reduction
on
as Kyocha's
Kyocha.
gonna be able to walk out of there. They do
Masquerade
pump their
mech
shade.
dropped.
Masquerade
Oh, it's the arrow. That was a big arrow. Okay. Pog arrow. That's what happened.
Pulls Cattle back in, but that actually gave them
Well played.
positional advantage in this fight, and they are looking to step into this. Kyocha
Ooh,
does
good
get
barrier.
the sound barrier from Hyde. Stay well and listen, catches the toe of Greymane. Silence onto Kyocha. Sammy being
Chasing the
chased
flow.
by
Thanks for the
Hyde.
14.
They
Welcome
lose the
back.
D.Va on the left, and Sammy gets through the wall. Hyde, though, hungry for the kill. They drop the turret. They see where D.Va went, but they're on the far
that's
side
close.
of the wall. Meanwhile, they step through
Should be game
bottom
here.
lane, and they are going for core here. Is this Cattle?
Like GG, right? I mean,
Sylvanas and Deckard for a defense.
That ain't no
This is gonna
Salmero.
be
True,
a
true.
Very hard defense. The core is going to do its best, but it's looking like we're going to a game number 5 in our best of 5 show match. GG's.
GG's. I mean,
All right,
Sidestep
GG's.
Kings bringing it back. Lost
Going
the
to
first
game
2 games,
5.
But here we go, game.
And do a quick commercial break here so you guys don't miss too much. BRB. JK. Doesn't work. Well, I'm BRBing anyways. Oh, never mind. Perry did it. Yep, BRB.